Alright, yo, hello and welcome back. I'm with Call to show you how to use resources, or how you can use resources, I guess. This is one way that I used a lot in this game on Coffee at the time, and basically, this is a button that made from the outcome. So we had labels here, image, text, and all that, so where do you store that done? Well, resources. The resource of the game, so this is where the data gets stored. So it's a resource within a resource because we have flour itself here. And you see how it's got all these variables in it too that you need within the game. And what type it is, like that's for coffees, everything like that. Like every item within this game is a resource that stores values. What the drop object is, what kind of object, can I use it in the mixing bowl or can I use it or buy it from the shop basically. And yeah, so these are separate resources. You probably could have done all in one, but you know, I thought separating them best. And I think that's probably is the best idea, separate them all. Then I won't get confusing too. So this is mainly for the shop. I'll show you what I did for the ingredients. Oh, I might show you quickly what the ingredient one is. So the ingredients one here as well. It's a simplified version of the resource. Basically, it is a base, which means I drag it onto a recipe and then make it unique and then change that value from there. Well, in recipes, let's go with something simple. Cake. In a recipe, so we come down here, we got, in the recipe we need these variables. We need to know the name of the ingredient, the code of the ingredient, and the amount of the ingredient, and the text image as well. To mainly fill out the book and whatever other place we want the information to be used. Sometimes it's in the pinning area as well. I'll give you a demonstration what you can do with the resources as well on me as well. So, oh, ignore the text. Oh, okay. So basically we fill out the book, shift, here we go. So we can go down index. This is not really done with resources, but a very similar method to what I did before, which is using resources to make it more complicated. I guess maybe it is a way. I guess it uses the resources of the recipe to be organized, to organize what is whatever I can click on. So we go to the locus one here. This one's complicated. So these are all connected in this area over here, mixing bowl area specifically, and then a different type of area for this one. And you see how it needed this information. It didn't need one of these information, it needed multiple streamlines of information. You need to know the name, you need to know the code name, which is used down here, the amount, the image, what it looks like, and there's a couple other ones that never really got used at the moment. That I was planning to use, but never really used them. So yeah, the resources could be as simple as putting a whole bunch of information together that you need for the one area where you can't use one bit of information. There's basically a variable where you instead store other variables in, you know. And I want to show you how the buttons are done in a way. So basically, this is all the stuff for display. So you then end up with the shop slot, yeah. And I might actually be more in depth on this too. I might give an overview. So flour. Thinking about it, actually, this is probably going to be really complicated. So we have the item itself is usually in here. The item itself is its own dev resource. It has its own value, everything like that. You put everything in like that, and then you also have the name, the type. So this is actually to sort it out in the shelf a lot easier too, rather than sorting it out in direct alphabetical order. It sorts out by type and then alphabetical order. And then you got image as well. How much is in that item, how much it costs and all that. And all that is pre-worked out as the page is being made. So we have a blank page that is summoned, so we get the position within this shop. Oh, maybe I'm gonna go first. So whenever the game starts, it gets the folder. It works out for all the resources at the beginning. What would be their value without a doubt? Are they in stock? And are they not in stock? And how much is in stock as well? Same with the recipes themselves. There is shop recipes as well, which is a very similar system. And there's also items like the water jugs and like a jug to pour water in and all that. So you've got a food item, which is basically calling upon that resource. Where would it be? Yeah. So this is stuff to access the folder. That's where what folder specifically it's loading, and then you have to have here where the name is and all that. So you get the folder, get the name of the resource itself. So that's to get the specific name of the food. And then the item turns into what's stored, so the ingredient item, for example. Yeah, but this one I did that because it was making my work a lot easier, and also probably has helped me a bit other forms as well to be able to use that to access that resource from that resource itself. I'm probably do a more in-depth video later on, probably with it to the market page. So basically this summons two lists. So imagine it like two folders in the back. And as soon as you have to do display, it will take that first page. So this is also divided into pages too. Like the code behind this took me a while to do. So it said this update display, so it deletes the current grid page. So it will delete this grid page, add a new grid page, and then add these buttons back in. So then it will save me not have to make an individual button. All I have to do is add to the resource, or add to the folder where those resources are. And as long as they're all the same thing too, they have to all be, you know, a resource. There can't be any code or anything else in there. So basically you get a result like this. And you go next page, next page, next page, next page. There we go. And then the Wolf also uses resources to keep these in, and then they're kept in a folder. But I do find what I did for the shop to be nice and complex. And then it also takes all the ingredients, so you basically tell it where it takes from, how to add it in. That's what developers do and all that. Oh, you also want to see the recipes. Look at the beautiful recipes. I know you all want to see the recipes. I'm just gonna think you all want to see the recipes. Oh. Well, it looks like there's only one page. It's because I took two out, that's why there's only one page. I also added an available for the recipes, so like if that recipe is available, which will help me later on in the game. And then I can bind this and then go down to index. Jam drops, yeah, those beautiful words. They aren't that interesting to look at. Cookies, there we go. You see, we even got the icon down here. We even did the method, everything like that. The method was a string that probably could have been a resource maybe, but it was a string that then uses code to aggregate what that what image should be there. So I guess I could have actually ideally done a resource, or I could have even just done an images, you know, for the way, like that could have been done really simple than what I did, but you know what, it's there now. Yeah, it kind of works. Maybe I'll do after we build that as well. So yeah, it's pretty interesting to think about how those resources work and all that. So stay tuned for that other video. I'll talk about the market area in detail, and probably let's book sometime. Alright, but I hope this helps you out understanding what the resources are. Hopefully I sound not too bad. You know, check out more what's one coffee at a time if you can't wait for that. You know, and I'll do some other devlogs as well, but you probably are interested in how this game's made if you're looking at these resources and being like, I want to learn these more. That one uses the one coffee at a time uses a lot of resources. And you can also play a game I made as well, What's Outside on Steam, and Itch as well. I also got another game on Itch called Bush Dog, haven't put on Steam yet. And the shop is about to open, so let's see what our first order is. Bushmint tea. Bushmint tea. And yeah, it gives you more detail on this one as well. Like, stay tuned to see this one. So I hope you all enjoy, and thanks for watching. See you all next time.